My friends, this is a very weird product. This is a new release from OneTigris, and the company calls this the Big Bear Bushcraft Backpack. It's a mix between a duffel bag and a backpack. The overall style of this bag is nothing new. It really is more of a travel bag, but the company is like pushing this as a bushcraft product. And it's simply not a bushcraft backpack by any means. I want to welcome you all to this episode of the Outdoor Gear Review. Thank you very much for tuning in. Everyone, let's get started with the Big Bear Bushcraft Backpack, duffel bag, travel bag, whatever this thing is. So this is the front side. This is the way that you load the pack itself. Turning around to the side here, going to the back side, you can see the harness. This harness system can be deployed like it is now, or you can put this up. This is the bottom of the bag. Here's the side, and again, here is the front. There's a few things about this product that are really strange to me. First off, the company is pushing this as a bushcraft backpack, where as far as backpacks go, this pack does not have the design of a backpack. It has the design of a duffel bag that has a harness system. This is a travel bag. There are plenty of companies who have bags like this. Maxpedition has one. They're excellent products, but they're not backpacks. They're travel bags. This is a travel bag. So if you look at this product from a perspective of a duffel bag, this is what you get. But yet, this has some weird features to it. It just does not make a whole lot of sense. Check this out, everybody. We have a zipper that goes along the top here. This opens up like so, and you load the pack here from the top. This is very traditional with any type of duffel bag. The thing is, we're missing features here. This is the top of the bag. This is the bottom. But get this, there's no grab handle in the center of the pack here, so you can carry it like it's designed. Again, this is the bottom. This is the top. Let's say that you've loaded up this duffel bag. You then grab the handles here and you turn it on its side so everything on the inside shifts, maybe even rolls around. Or you can grab one of these handles and carry it like this or like this. It just doesn't make much sense. With the harness system here, this is very basic. We do have a sternum strap, and here in a second I'll go over all of these features in more details. But behind that we have this piece of, I'm not really sure what this is, to be honest. It's not quite, I want to say this is a piece of polyester, but it has an interesting coating to it. Basically it's reinforced, but this is not breathable, right? There's no support here to this. There's no internal frame, nothing like that. You put this on and wear it like a backpack for like a hike or something like that, you're going to be absolutely miserable. This material is instantly going to make you sweat. You want to put this on and carry this pack from the airport to the car, or from the car to the hotel room or something like that. You do not want to take this out bushcrafting. There is no waist belt, nothing like that. As you all can see here, this is an interesting product, and unfortunately, it does not make much sense. Let's just go ahead, let's take a quick look at this pack here, and let's go over all of the pockets and features, because there is a lot going on. What we have here are two compression straps. Right here we have a small, very small zippered pocket with a clip for like keys or something like that. This pocket is so small, I'm not even sure what you would really put in here, but it is what it is. Down here we have a larger pocket with two-way zippers. And on the inside, we have mesh sleeves. On top of that pocket, we have a section of Velcro for patches and so on. At the other end, we have some PALS webbing, so you can attach additional pouches and so on. Over here in the corner, we have two-way zippers, and these are lockable, so you can lock this up for, again, travel purposes. With these zippers, we do have zipper pulls. And this is how this duffel bag opens up. On the inside here, we have a zippered mesh pocket, followed by another zippered mesh pocket. Moving to the inside of the pack, what we have in here is rather simple. We have a side zippered pocket, and we have a compression strap, and that is it. With this bag open here, one thing I want you all to pay attention to is just how saggy and droopy and flappy this is. This is laying flat on top of this log here, and yet the entire bag is just sagging down. That's because there really is no frame to this at all. That includes the sides and the bottom here, which is the back side of this, which is the part that would be against your back. You have to really consider that, folks. That really does play a big role in this backpack as far as it being a backpack and also a duffel bag. Because this pack is so saggy, the only way to make it rigid is to stuff it 100% full. If you don't do that, it's gonna sag really, really bad. I mean, take a look at that. Look at how much sagging there is, including with this bottom piece. That does not make for a good backpack, and it doesn't make for a good duffel bag. Going back to the compression straps that we started with, here we have a name tag placement holder. Over here, this is at the top of the pack, we have a zippered pouch. Going to the other side of the pack here, we have the two handles, two compression straps, and we have another zippered pocket. It is the same size as the one on the other side. With the pack sitting up, again, we have the PALS webbing up at the top. At the very top here, we have a grab handle surrounded by two plastic D-rings. Going down to the bottom here, we have the same features, grab handle and two plastic D-rings. What you're looking at here is the back side of the pack, along with the shoulder harness system. We have two plastic D-rings, a sternum strap that is adjustable, and these can be detached via buckles. From there, if you don't want these, put them back here and get them out of the way. From there, you can carry this pack like a duffel bag. Let's say that you want to go back to the backpack mode. It's very easy, and it's also very quick to do. You pull out the straps, reconnect the buckles, and just like that, you're ready to go. When it comes to the padding here, this is very, very, very basic. There's not much here, to be honest. More than anything, we have shoulder harness straps with virtually no padding at all. And this is what the pack looks like when you're wearing it. What's funny about this is that already I'm beginning to sweat because of this back panel. It's not breathable, it's not venting, there's no mesh, nothing like that. It's just a solid sheet of waterproof fabric, and it's very hot. Before I go over my impressions of this pack and tell you all my true feelings about it, let's go over some stats. This offers 63 liters of capacity, and when it comes to the dimensions, it is 23.6 inches tall, 15.7 inches wide, and it is 11 inches deep. This is available in one color, and you're looking at it, and that is Ranger Green. The price of this bag is $65. The weight is 3.4 pounds, which is 1.5 kilograms. And when it comes to the materials, as you would expect for 65 bucks, they're rather cheap. We're looking at a 1200 Oxford fabric. That's the outside material. On the inside, we have a 210 denier polyester. When it comes to the mesh pockets, those are 500 DR mesh. And the bottom features an EVA foam pad that is extremely thin, as you've seen already. With this being a 63-liter backpack, this is the largest backpack that OneTigris makes. Or at least that is what the company claims. In my opinion, this is not a backpack. Just because it has a harness system on it does not make this a backpack. This is a poorly thought out, poorly designed duffel bag. You know, folks, I really hate to be hard on this product and hard on this company, but I have to be honest. This product makes no sense. To me, it feels like the company cut a lot of corners to get the price down to $65. We're talking about inexpensive polyester materials. They're not as strong as nylon. The zippers, they're not YKK. The buckles, who knows what they are. They feel super, super cheap. The overall construction of this is just okay. There are quite a few loose threads on this system here. When you go hands-on with this, it feels cheap. It feels like a very cheap product. And this marks a shift, in my opinion, with OneTigris. In the past, they did a really good job of using high-end materials. They would use Kadura materials. They would use YKK zippers, Duraflex buckles. But they seem to have dropped that. At least with this pack here, they're going a different direction, and I don't like it. While looking at these materials here, namely the 1200 denier Oxford polyester, OneTigris states that these are the same materials that other companies use with high-end military products. And folks, that's just not true. It is simply not true. High-end tactical products, military bags, they are made with nylon, not polyester. Certainly not an Oxford polyester. There's nothing wrong with using this material for a duffel bag like this, but we have to be honest and state what this material is. This is a very budget material that's made for civilian grade tactical style of products. Militaries around the world don't use Oxford polyester on anything. Again, they go with nylon materials because they're super strong, super durable. They feature a very high tear strength and they're lighter weight. This polyester here is quite heavy. It's not as strong, not as durable. It doesn't feature the same rip strength. And then going back to the zippers here, it's interesting to me that OneTigris did not use YKK zippers. In the past, they've only used like the best of materials, and this marks a departure for sure. This bag here costs $65, and it feels like it should be priced at about $45 based upon the feel of the materials alone. For bushcraft purposes, this really makes no sense. For military use, forget about it, it makes no sense. As a duffel bag, it just doesn't make much sense. There's no shoulder carry strap. The two hand straps are on the side, which rotates the bag on its side. There's no grab handle on top, no handles on top. It's just flat out weird, folks. As a travel bag for going from like the airport to your car, from the car to the hotel, I think the harness system is going to work. But outside of that, forget about it. This is not the type of pack that you want to load up and go hiking around. It's just not made for it, plain and simple. The pack does have plenty of pockets, and I do appreciate that. But again, the pack is very saggy, very floppy, flappy, whatever term you want to use. Generally, when it comes to this style of duffel bag, those that could be carried like a duffel bag and also worn, they tend to have stiffer walls and also a frame sheet. That way you can actually wear it. You can carry the bag any way that you want to and you don't have to worry about sagging. Unfortunately, with this bag here, the sagging is quite substantial. I think the fact that you have no way of carrying this from the top is almost a deal breaker. Having to turn the bag over on its side to carry it, I don't like that, right? You load from the top and then you have to turn it on its side or up and down. It just does not make a lot of sense. Think about this, folks. You would have to load this up 100% full to stop your items on the inside from like rolling around, from sliding around. Because if it wasn't full, there's nothing on the inside to stop your items from sliding around. So again, everyone, my thoughts are this. This is a disappointment. From the perspective of a backpack, it doesn't make sense. As a duffel bag, it's lacking some features. This feels more like a prototype than an actual, like, ready for sale product. And that's unfortunate. Over the years, everyone, I have recommended a lot of OneTigris products, but this one here, I cannot recommend. The design of this is strange, and that seems to be a constant theme with OneTigris today. Another example of that is the OneTigris Mona tent. The tent simply makes no sense at all. It has a lot of issues, just like this pack does. In the end, all I can say is that I'm disappointed and I would not recommend this. As it stands right now, those are my thoughts for this bag. I'm going to begin testing this out. You will see this in action over the course of many months. If my thoughts and opinions change on this pack, I will do a follow-up. If I see an area where I'm wrong, right, I will come back and say, I'm wrong. I have no problem admitting to being wrong. But as it stands right now, I do not like what I see here with this product. Folks, make sure to sound off down below. What do you all think about this weird Big Bear 63-liter Bushcraft bag? What about this screams bushcraft to you? What about the lack of a freaking grab handle on top? You can't even carry this like a real duffel bag. You load it from the top and then you have to turn it on its side. That makes no sense. Or you have to carry it like this. Or like this. All of this is strange. With that, folks, I am done. Before you go, hit the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. If you have any questions, drop them down below or shoot me an email. Take care, strength and honor. Bye for now.